What's up? I'm Elton and watching Monster episode 26. Last episode we met some new characters, some just random students starting to follow their story, and the guy wants to find like his real dad and then get to know him because like he thinks he's not gonna like him. Like it's all a low contained story with no relation to everything we've known before, except that at some point just it gets mentioned as a young man with blonde hair, and that's already all suspicious. And then by the end, Johan shows up and he's there and he says, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Johan," and he's just chilling. And obviously they don't know what we know, and they're just like, "Oh, he seems like a nice guy." And I'm very curious to see, like, are we gonna see more of Johan this episode, or is he gonna like interact with them? Is he gonna like just chill with them, and we're gonna see him more like just a normal dude? I don't know, but I'm pretty excited to find out. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's go.
探偵に転職して初の大仕事が舞い込んだんでね。
Hmm.
お仕事
先生、こいつどう思う？
Is it the guy that committed suicide, right?
先生は人の顔見りゃ一発で性格を言い当てる
Oh.
それは長年にわたるクライアントとの
I mean, don't let him see Johan. He's gonna fucking get scared.
詐欺師をやれる顔じゃない。
Okay.
もしやったとしてもすぐにボロが出るタイプだ。
ほうほう。
Because apparently he's the guy that was lying about being the other guy's son.
この手の顔は自殺とは
Apparently.
遠いよ。
写真の男、エドモント・ファーレンはこともあろうに彼の息子を語ったんですよ。
Yeah.
すぐにボロが出ただろ。
いや、シューバルトは完全に信じ込んじま
Well, did he though? I'm not sure if he actually did.
う。なぜこいつがシューバルトが信じ込むほど息子の存在と経歴を知っていたのか。
Maybe Johan told
本
him.
人に聞いてみりゃいいじゃないか。
Well, that's gonna be a little
すで
complicated.
に自殺しちゃってるんですよ。こいつ。
Okay, yeah. Obviously, there's a detective finding out what happened with this kid because like, obviously, like he seemingly already had suspicion that the suicide was maybe strange, and I think he's right. I mean, well, either he didn't do it himself or he was kind of influenced to do it by Johan. I think Johan is definitely there somewhere.
エドモント・ファーレンの遺書ぐらい見せてくれよ。
筆跡鑑定は済んでいます。間違いなく本人の書いたものです。
Okay.
部外者のあなたに見せる必要はあり。
Wait, is he not even on the case?
現場に行ってみたいんだが、現場の保存はちゃんとやってるんだろうな。
別に事件じゃありませんからね。もう了解しました。今日あたり仏の荷物を引き払っているでしょう。
間に合ったか。
もうすぐ業者が引き取りに来るんですけどね。
ああ、ほんの2、3分だけ。
I wonder why this guy is so interested in this case, though. Because seemingly that's not his case.
なるほど。哲学科の学生らしい本棚だ。これはガリア戦記じゃないか。なんで一冊だけ関係ない本が。スペイン語？いや、ラテン語か？
Or is that the book they're reading to the old guy?
まっさらな本なのにここだけアンダーライン。
204号室。おい、ここだ。おい、段ボールもっと持ってこい。
Hmm. Whose room is this one, though?
はい。
ちょっと隣の部屋のことで聞きたいんだが。
知ってることは全部話しましたよ。
あ、いやい
And this guy looks all tired.
じゃなく探偵なんだ。
誰だろうと迷惑なんですよ。明日レポートの提出日なのに。
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it seems that way.
これ訳してくれないかな。このアンダーラインのとこ。
はあ？冗談じゃないですよ。単位落としたら。
Yeah, you guys had kind of a lot of them.
できない。これ以上欺くことは。どこかで聞いたことがあるぞ。
Yes, wasn't that in his letter? His suicide note? Is that what he said?
君もここが好きなのかい？
Oh, I know this voice. Hi, Johan. How are you doing?
やあ、君は確かヨハン。
上がっておいでよ。ここからの方がもっと景色
Are you gonna push him? What are you gonna do to him?
怖くなんかないさ。
おい、
Damn.
よせったら。
よくここへ来るの？
ああ、この時間になると家に明かりが灯り出すだろう。家族が家に帰ってくる。
Hmm.
君の家族ってどんなだった？
Well, that's a good question.
気に障ること聞いちゃったかな。実は僕、子供の頃から里親に引き取られて。
よかったら聞かせてくれないか？
Hmm.
君の話。
なんでことはない。これ
Okay.
あれは遺書なんかじゃない。本のこの一行を訳して書き写しただけだ。
Oh, that was all that was on the note.
これが僕の親でさ。
Hmm.
ちょっと湿っぽくなっちゃったけど。不思議だ。君が相手だと何でも話せちゃうよ。
I mean, I'm happy for you. That's good to be able to talk, but I'm a little worried right now. I don't think he's gonna push him. I don't think so. Okay.
僕のために泣いてくれるのか？
I don't know what that means, but that's interesting.
ファーレンの自殺以来、食事もろくに取らないんだから。
Hmm.
このままじゃ、今度はあの人が死んじゃうわ。
僕は彼がどんな人間か見たかっただけだ。もし僕が彼に本当のことを告げたら、きっと彼は僕のことを金目当てで現れた男だ。
I don't think so. I feel like he already knows you aren't.
なるほど。そういうことか。
Ah.
それならいいかな。
Where the fuck does he have an army of children with him? What's going on here?
彼の部屋にあったこのラテン語の本、ガリア戦記のアンダーラインを引いてある部分を訳しただけだったんですよ。
Hmm, he's talking to
こ
him.
れは自殺じゃない。
Did the old man ask this detective to like look into what's
言
going
ってる
on?
んですか、シューバルトさん。おお、いいんだ。は？よかないですよ。もし彼の死が自殺でないとしたら、あなたの身にも危険が降りかかるかもし
I
れ
don't
ない。
think he cares right now.
彼は私の息子だったんだ。ちょっと待ってください。
Does he really believe that?
旦那様はお疲れです。この辺でお引き取りを。
Hmm.
調査はここで打ち切りなんてのはごめんですよ。別に転職後初めての高額ギャラの仕事が惜しいわけじゃない。私は感じるんです。背後にある何かもっと大きな
Well, you might be right on this one.
人生には二度とやり直しの効かないことがあ
Hmm.
る。
I think he's talking about his real son.
君にわかるかね。わかります。よーくね。
子供の権利条約？
そう。弱者たる子供の人権を守るための国際的保障の共通基準とでも言うかな。
Okay.
今僕が取り組んでいるテーマなんだ。とは言っても、施設の子供の世話をするこのボランティアは、
I mean that's good.
シューバルトが過去3回破産して、
その3回とも一時的に失踪し、そして再び姿を現したとき、
He had money again.
呆然と巻き返しを図っている。
その失踪していた時の行き先も聞いたの？
ああ、
そこに彼を連れて行けばいいってことね。
誰にでも元気になれる場所はある。例えば、君が大学の屋上から家並みを眺めるようにね。
Hmm. So hard to know what does he want right now. What is he trying to do? I don't think he's just chilling.
その洗面台なんですけど、
What is she doing?
ロッテ、どこが調子悪いんですか？
Did she just lock him in here? What the hell is she doing? Yeah, they're gonna kidnap the old man now.
誘拐だ！誘拐犯だ！
Well, don't worry. I mean, they have no bad intention, which should be good, but I feel like there's might be reason to be worried though.
ただ死んだファーレンの情報が欲しいだけなんだ。
ファーレンってどっちの子だい？
どっち？
二組来たんだよ。
Yeah, he didn't know that.
っていうのがね。ブロンドの方かい？それとも黒髪の？
Oh, maybe he's gonna think that Carl did it because, like, oh well, he killed the one pretending to be himself, you know?
ところに女の子連れで来るとはね。
黒髪と女の子。
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
本当にここなのか？
間違いないわ。この辺りを。
どこに連れてきた？
Yeah, is that really a place we should be?
あなたを元気づけようと思って。
Is it working?
池は見えるか？
ええ。
What is this place?
味噌サザエのさえずりが聞こえないぞ。
ここはもう工業地。
聞こえないですか？
Oh, he's here too, of course.
木立の中にリンゴがたくさん落ちているんですね。
Hmm.
手を。
Damn, what the fuck did you just do that? Can do magic now?
なんという光景だ。紅葉が西日を受けて燃え上がるようです。それが鏡のように静かな水面に。
It really does seem to be working. Bringing him back.
見えるよ。
Yeah. Why is he doing this?
ここに現れたのは二組って言ったな。黒髪の青年は女の子を連れてきた。
Yeah, we already went over this.
ファーレンも一人で来たんじゃないのか？
ああ、ブロンドの方も二人。
Oh, with another blonde boy.
あんたの言うそのファーレンって子はろくに喋れなかった。
Oh, so someone
友
else
達と
spoke
名
for
乗って
him.
る青年の方が詳しい話をし始めた。そいつがもしシューバルトの息子だって名乗れば、私は信じたね。
誰なんだ？
Yeah, I had a feeling. That's the end? Well, of course. Alright. Alright, well we spent some time with Johan actually. Like at first we didn't see him for a little bit. I was like, oh, maybe he's just not, he just said hello and then dipped and we're not gonna see him. But no, we saw him this episode. We saw him just chilling, just being, well, I wouldn't say a normal guy, but he's not being a normal guy right now. He's being like a truly amazing person. Like you look at him, if with no context, like if you're like Carl and the girl, you look at him like, wow, this person is so incredible. He's trying to protect the children. He's so touching. He's listening to us. He's trying to help the old man get in touch with his inner self so he can be healed. Like he's doing so much good. Like, who is this person? And like I kind of wish I didn't know he did all those awful things, because like I want to believe in him. I look at him, it's like, wow, it's incredible. Like this is great, but like now I don't know what to think. I mean, obviously I don't think he's actually nice. We just didn't know. No, obviously he has probably ulterior motive behind what he's doing right now. Like he's not doing this just to be nice. And we get a little bit of that at the end when it gets revealed that, well, the kid that took his own life, that was pretending to be the old man's son, well, he came with someone, and it's that someone that spoke for him. So I feel like Johan like planned everything. Well, I don't know about everything. Like maybe, I don't know. Like maybe he did plan everything. It is possible. Like I wonder. Like obviously he did coerce the other kid to play the part of being that old guy's son. He probably had a part in him to taking his own life. Well, either that or he did it because he couldn't live with the fact of like he was too scared of Johan, like he didn't want to play along again, but he was too scared of him, so he was like he saw it as this only way out, or Johan kind of pushed him to do it somehow. But I don't know if the fact that Carl is in the picture now, I don't know if Johan planned this. I don't know if he knew. I mean, he obviously knew the old man had the real son somewhere. Like he knew the guy he was with was not his real son. So he probably knew it was a possibility. But like, did he actually, maybe he did something? He did message Carl in some way so he would try to meet his father at that time precisely because he's planning everything. Or maybe not. Maybe like there was kind of something that was unplanned and he's just rolling with it because like, oh well, like maybe it doesn't really matter as to what he's trying to do, which we still don't know. We have no clue. I mean, maybe we have some clues, but not enough to have a clear picture of what's going on. Because I don't know. Like if Johan tried to be like, oh, I'm actually this guy's son, and then the man dies and he gets the money, that makes sense. He's trying to get a lot of money easily, so he's pretending to be this guy's son so he can get the money. Everything makes sense. But that's not what's going on. He was having someone else do that, and then they died, and then he's chilling with Carl, being super nice and like listening to him and talking about himself a little bit. I mean, actually he didn't talk much about himself. I mean, he did talk about the fact that he's trying to protect the children, which are you really? I'm not sure. I mean, maybe we haven't seen him kill a child. I don't think so. We haven't seen him, so that is good. That like I'll give him that. He hasn't killed any children yet, so good on him. but yeah, other than that, we don't know. We don't know. We also we saw there's a new detective that's trying to figure some stuff out of like what's going on here. Like he had an intuition that it wasn't a suicide, and I think if I understood correctly, he was like paid by the old guy to investigate too, maybe because he wanted to have a second opinion or to be sure what happened, but either way he was investigated. But even though like he is a detective, but this wasn't exactly his case. Like it was his friend's case, but he was still looking into it because he was paid for it, I think. And he's seeing stuff like I don't think he actually did it, and then he finds the book, and the book, like what we saw in his suicide note, seeing like, oh, I couldn't do it anymore, I couldn't deceive anymore or whatever. He was like, well, that's actually, he just wrote this because he was translated something. Like that's not what he wrote before taking his own life. That it's unrelated. And then he saw the woman, and the woman was like, oh, well, there's two people that came here. It's like, oh, wait a minute, were those two part of the people? And she's like, yeah, they came here. And at first I was a bit scared that he was gonna think that Carl did it because, well, he and the girl, they both found the body, and Carl would have, I wouldn't say a reason to kill the kid that died, but you could conceive a way where this kid was pretending to be him, like he was pretending to be Carl in some way, not exactly, but he was pretending to be the son of the guy, which Carl actually is. So Carl could have been mad in some way and do something against him, and maybe that's why he discovered the body, because he actually did it. So I was scared he was gonna go this way, but the lady said something else, like, oh, well, the other kid actually went with someone else too. And I don't think she said he was blonde, but I got a feeling it was also blonde, and he was speaking for him, because we know he can speak very great, and so at least now the detective has something else to look like, because if he only knew the first part of that we went there, we were probably looking pretty sus, and that's not good for us, because we didn't do anything. We're just chilling, and the detective was like, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, there's some weird stuff, and he's right, but I don't know where this is going now. Like at the end we kidnapped the old man to show him the place he used to visit when things weren't going super well. That like helped him like feel better. And sadly, the place was not there anymore. Like the little forest he was going to visit had been destroyed for like companies or whatever. But Johan like just acted in a way that, oh well, doesn't matter if it's not there. It is there. It's still there. And he fucking did a magic trick with an apple. Like at first, he mimed picking an apple off the ground and giving it to him. But like I thought he was just going to mime giving the apple. No, he actually gave a real apple. I was like, oh shit, and that's fucking crazy. And he acted as if he could see what the old man saw in his memories. And like to the old man, it's definitely easier for him to imagine that it's actually still there because he has seen it. Like it's there in his memories. Like it is real. It is there. And Johan knew it would bring those memories back up, and he did. And the old man seemingly like widened his eyes and found a new lease in life. Maybe he wants to live more now. It feels that way. But then where we go from here? Like the old man feels better, great, everyone's happy. But what is Johan's plan? Why was he trying to convince that the other kid was his son? Why is he trying to make the old man feel better? Why is he getting close to Carl? Is he gonna try to convince Carl of something? Because maybe this whole scene was just to show Carl how good he is, so Carl could trust him, to be like, oh, actually Johan's amazing. And then he can start to groom Carl into doing something. I don't know. But I'm very interested to find out. But yeah, this was awesome. This was awesome. This is so much like every time we learn more and see more about Johan, the less I understand and the more I want to know, because I was like, well, there's so much more there, and there's so much more we don't know. Like the more you know, the more you realize there's so much more you don't know, and then you need to know that. But yeah, it's great. It's awesome. But if you want up to 2 episodes ahead, check out Patreon. And that's about it. See you.